We begin tonight with the city of Detroit cracking down on abandoned vehicles left in neighborhoods. Thank you so much for joining us for 7 Action News at 6. I'm Carolyn Clifford.
And I'm Mike Duffy. This was one of Mayor Mike Duggan's biggest promises during his State of the City address last night.
2024 is the year we finally rid Detroit of the abandoned and illegal vehicles. Municipal parking didn't have the legal authority to go on private property. So Chief White says, I'll take it on. And now he's going after the sites like this.
And it's a promise we wanted to follow up on today. The city says it is focusing on the 6th and 11th precinct.
7 Action News reporter Darren Cunningham visited the east and west sides of Detroit, talking to residents about the clutter, with a city leader and a Detroit police officer about the enforcement.
You're about to watch two vehicles that Detroit police say are illegally parked on Kinney Street get impounded on the city's east side.
Multiple vehicles stored on the lawn, we're going to prioritize.
In his State of the City address Wednesday evening, Mayor Mike Duggan said the city is ramping up enforcement. Traditionally, municipal code enforcement officers can only ticket on public streets. But now, DPD has a new 12-person code enforcement squad that can legally go on private property.
The gentleman you see here, I just spoke to him, letting him know about what the mayor said in his State of the City address, and this is news to him. He actually asked me if they're going to tow his vehicle. I unfortunately had to inform him about what was happening.
Right. I know he was shocked, surprised.
David McGowan lives across the street.
They do take away from the neighborhood, you know, when you got cars sitting up on horses and ramps.
Police told me this is Detroit Land Bank property, which means DPD and code enforcement officers can tow without warning. Furthermore, I'm told the man I spoke with isn't the legal owner. He just has possession. Detroit Police Captain Jason Adams says these two SUVs are among the 4,500 vehicles impounded so far this year. In 2023, he says the city impounded just under 14,000.
If you could talk us through the process.
Well, when we receive a complaint on private property, the person is given a notice and they're given time to move the vehicle or reconcile that through the court. If they don't move that, we don't get voluntary compliance, then we impound the vehicle.
And on a public street, he says a vehicle owner has 48 hours to remove the vehicle once it's been tagged. Like this car we came across on the west side, sitting on the street outside of Mary Hartford's home. She says it belongs to her son, who was broadsided back in January.
When did they put the sticker on?
I didn't even know it was one on it.
It's news to her. The abandoned vehicle notice has today's date on it, which means her son has until Saturday to move it before it's impounded. Hartford says she watched the mayor's State of the City speech and applauds the enforcement.
Oh, yes, get rid of all of them. I get sick of looking at them in the neighborhood and stuff.
It makes me happy to know that we're serving the citizens the way they want to be served.
In Detroit, Darren Cunningham, 7 Action News.
Clean it up, a lot of people say.